I would rather have you with your blade. What am I to do with just your blade? I'll throw it at him. I mean, I am fighting with a gyroscope and a Yu-Gi-Oh deck. I think his blade might come in handy. We have tarried long enough. Let's call upon Master Garland and take possession of the Mana Cutters. You're home. Shoof. Psych. I will run right by it. I thought the manufactory was closer than that. I'm so used to taking the Aethernet that I remembered everything being closer together than it is. I mean, it's acting like it's right down here. Sid? Is that you? Have I lost my mind? I've lost my mind. Oh, is the green arrow pointing me out through the door? Oh, there you are. I didn't know you could go through that. Old friend, the cutters are ready when you are. The finer adjustments cost us a few sleepless nights, but when we got there in the end, which means you can get where you need to go. I'll tell you, these little beauties will tear through the wind barrier like a Surmet drill through cottage cheese. And that, my friends, is the Garland Ironworks guarantee. You have our thanks. Come, Warrior of Light. The Dreamworm awaits. I don't know anybody who likes cottage cheese. Hey, sleep is important. It's very clear that I am not well rested. Is this the way to the Aery right here? Oh, cool. I get Eistinien and Temple Banneret and Knight. My wife, who also has allergies and hasn't been sleeping well, kept shaking me whenever I started snoring. But, like, that was just when I started sleeping. So that did not help my case much. Your sister loves cottage cheese, but she's lactose intolerant and can't have any? I think that's her body just protecting herself from her own weird habits. Wicked mortals, I shall melt your flesh and turn your bones to ash. Okay. I'll cut your mana. I'll do it. Not the music. It's kind of nice. Oh, whoops. I didn't hard target the tank. I think the music is nice, though. A weird thing that's been happening to me with the allergies, my ears have started getting stuffed. Like, I'm having a hard time hearing things at what is the normal volume. Treasure Planet vibes? I haven't seen Treasure Planet in forever. Problem is, like, whenever I'm in the mood to see Treasure Planet, since my kids are younger, I tend to go Muppet Treasure Island instead. What's in this little corner? Nothing? Cool, cool. Like, Muppet Treasure Island might be my favorite Treasure Island interpretation. Eistinien, what are you doing? Like, we're checking all the side paths. That's the thing. That's the thing I can do when I play the dungeons alone. There's nothing there. For some reason, there's lots of dead ends. Maybe they had things, but they stripped them out over the years. You know, to help streamline things. Looking for secrets, right? Plus, if I feel like I can just kind of peek over the edge, take a look around. Very nice. Rhonda. That's what they call him. Floor design, very Celtic vibes. I did notice that. Oh, It's so nice to have an AoE heal now. Like, once I get used to using it, I feel like in dungeons I'll never need another heal. As long as they're the easy ones. Which they should all be. Oh, I think I see. So this guy will sometimes tether you. You run to one of the lightning towers. I understand your mechanics, but you're dead now. Those legs are spikes. Uh-oh. We just jump down here? Wow. That was kind of a lucky guess. I mean, the road just didn't go anywhere, so I was like, it's gotta be this way. Terrible dragon appears before me. Hello. Okay. Cool, I guess we're doing this then. They were minding their own business. Like, one of these dungeons has sleeping dragons. I don't know if I've been to it or not. That guy doesn't hit very hard. That is a terrible slide. The slide down to get here? Yeah. I've got a clear prism. All of the buffs. Then we gravatoire. I like the little hop I do when I do the gravity. Like, it looked like my feet were leaving the ground. Let's try that again, just to see. Yeah, they straight up do. Whoom. Whoom. Okay, fine, I'll save your life. And then back to the gravatoire. Ooh. Forgot where my regular healing spells were. It's not a good sign for a healer. It's what I get for playing like once a week. When your healer has to like think like, oh, this one person needs health, where could it be? back to the gravitoire hop. Quit peeking up my skirt. Looks like a place where something would appear. And yet... Yasticus.
I will end your struggles.
Actually sounds kind of nice. Will you end my struggles? I got cheese puffed. Is that a Voln stack? Or what they call a Voln stack? How do you know where to stand? Was it just where the white stuff wasn't? I can't see. So there's gotta be like a hint of where everyone's supposed to stand, right? See, I think some of those shadows were fake. Hey. It's an Aery. I forgot I had that ability. Yeah. He had a pointy face. He was kind of cute. Yasticus. It's a lie. The struggles just get passed on to the closest kin. Oof. My kids are gonna have a lot of struggles then. Hop. Oh, is he dead? I was busy getting glamour shots. Weirdly enough, this small stretch of land is familiar to me. Like everything else I've completely forgotten about. In fact, this whole section of like Heavensward's story is just very much a blur to me. I think it's because, like, even though I had like the collector's edition since the game came out, I only beat A Realm Reborn once. Like, I would be like, I'm in the mood for an MMO. So I would play this. I would play it like WoW, and just like rush through everything and just get to the part where I'm fighting monsters. Thinking that was the best part. It is not. Turns out the story's the best part, and if you actually sit down and read, like, it gives you the motivation to play the rest of the game. And so I'd be like, I want to play an MMO. I'd play this. I'd be like, 90% of this is just go here and talk to person. But weirdly enough, if you hear what that person has to say, it's a lot more entertaining than, you know, go slay 5 walrus tusks. I don't know why it would just be the tusks, but, you know, I don't make the quests.
Know your folly.
Is this the final fight? Nah, we gotta go up those stairs, right? I think I'm starting to remember a gimmick. Like, it's all coming back to me. I feel like there'll be some kind of bubble. Okay.
Your guard is down.
It's a lot of dragons. Like, some kind of bubble, and Eistinien will be in it for some reason. Question is, what do I do in that bubble? Give me a gimmick after midnight. Now, you're not Nidhogg, are you? Oh, you are Nidhogg. I mean, you looked like a Nidhogg. I just thought, like, maybe it was a little too early. Oh, the floor is lava, is it? Oh. Not screwing around. Oh. What do we do? Just not cross over each other? Yeah. Hey, get me down. Absolutely rude.
Your guard is down.
My guard? My rage will consume you. Okay. Oh! I am more consumed than I expected to be.
Taste my loss. Your guard is down.
Oh. We stack. He hits harder than I expected. This is actually more challenging than, well, I mean, it is. It is the highest level dungeon we've come across. But, like, I could see failing that. Like, when we get to Stormblood, we're gonna be like a DPS for the first time. Did I get anything I could use? Yeah, I got boots. Woo! Commendation to, I don't know, the guy with the spear? Feel like the tank could have used more mitigations. The guy with the spear, he said. There's two guys with the spear. The Bannerman. Thou wouldst use mine own eye against me? Time hath done naught to dilute thy kind's depravity. I have not forgotten thee, Dragoon. Mine essence claimed thee once, and I shall do it again.
No, worm! This ends here!
Do the jump. He did the jump. Whoa. Alright, you got the mount. Now you open wounds. And you press right bumper. And do the weapon finisher. Been playing a lot of Monster Hunter recently. Like, this feels right.
You gifted my people 1,000 years of suffering. Now I gift you an eternity in darkness.
Metal. My old man heart. We got the whole magenta, cyan, and yellow. We can make 16 kilobyte games again.
They are ours, Lord Eldrath. The eyes of Nidhogg.
Aye. The worm lies broken and my father is avenged. With the wellspring of his vitality thus denied him, Nidhogg shall not linger long in this world.
What?
But behold the terrible price we have paid. My sire is dead. So many brother knights slain. We traded our honor for the strength which now courses in our veins. And still we are forced to make such sacrifice.
But not in vain, my lord. Hraesvelgr is the only great worm left in Dravania, and he dares not leave his lair. With Nidhogg's eyes in your possession, who now can challenge the might of Ishgard, ascend the throne, and take your rightful place as the ruler of our people?
How many eyes did Nidhogg have? Am I missing something?
Nay, my friend. I must forsake the mantle of king. Though Nidhogg be defeated, his wormling horde yet darkens the skies with wings beyond counting. As one who partook of Ratatoska's strength, it shall be my penance to bear a knight's arms until death grants me leave to retire. When that day comes, no prince shall perish, but a hell's-bound hunter of dragons.
But Lord Haldreth, what then shall become of the royal line?
Think of your people, my lord. Without a king, who will the common man turn to in his hour of need? How will he find his way without your benevolent hand to guide him?
I thank you, Sir Flavian and Sir Silvertrill, for dispelling my remaining doubts. With men of such wisdom and compassion in service to the realm, 'tis plain that Ishgard has no need of a king. But if you must bow to the demands of tradition, you need look no further than yourselves for one worthy to wear the crown. Fare thee well, my brother knights, my loyal friends. On these shoulders shall I bear the weight of my father's sins.
And then he
With this
pogos
lance
away on his lance.
shall I repay the debt accrued through our misdeeds.
What cruel jest has fate played upon us? Have we seized this desperate victory, only to lose a king?
We can but act as our lord has bid. We few who remain must divide between us the rulership of Ishgard and her people.
Not I. My oath was to Lord Haldrath, and he alone. If he is not to be king, then I would hang up my shield as well.
Will you abandon us too, sir?
I would wash my hands of blood and betrayal, and take up an honest trade. Mayhap I shall serve ale instead of sharpened steel.
Oh. I get it.
We four, then.
Forton, Hylanat, Dyrendare, and Zemail. But 4 houses to rule all of Ishgard.
And what of the throne?
We keep it empty. Until the day a king rises once more, we must assume the role of stewards. We shall shape our nation anew with a history of our own making, and let the truth of this dark day die here, upon the battlefield.
Alright, now let's go make lots of babies to maintain the family line.
What ails you, friend? Are you wounded?
A little confused. How many eyes does this guy have?
I've borne witness to history. To the culmination of the first battle with Nidhogg. The legend of Ishgard's founding tells that our ancestors were led to the land of Kurthus by the valiant King Thordan. In the midst of their journey, they came to a wide chasm, where they were set upon by a great worm, Nidhogg. A furious battle then ensued, with Thordan leading the van. Though the brave king was slain defending his people, his son, Haldrath, the first Azure Dragoon, fought on undaunted. And with a mighty thrust of his lance, he gouged out Nidhogg's eye, forcing the wicked creature into retreat. Thus did this eldritch orb become a sacred treasure of Ishgard, lending its power to every knight deemed worthy to bear the title of Azure Dragoon. A rousing tale, is it not? Would that I could still believe it. But your vision, which we must accept as immutable truth, leaves no room for doubt. Save on one point.
I don't think we must accept it as immutable truth.
If Haldrath took both of Nidhogg's eyes, then how came this eye to be lodged in the worm's skull?
Okay, thank you for answering my specific questions. Or at least acknowledging them.
Beneath every answer we unearth, another question lies buried. 'Twas a fierce battle, but one I knew we would win. Your fame is well deserved, warrior of light. Full proud am I to have fought at your side. I would fain return with all swiftness to Ishgard to inform the Lord Commander of our triumph. But we must first have words with Hraesvelgr. There are parts of this tale that the worm has kept from us, and I would know wherefore.
That does sound like a plan. I think I know where this is going. Though Nidhogg has fallen, my heart is yet heavy, and this stain of corruption pleases me not. When all has been put to rest, I must needs forge my armor anew. I thought we were just going to be like a Crimson Dragoon or something.